this video, I will show you how to create topics for student discussion, review and give feedback to student work, and provide some ideas for using Flipgrid in an asynchronous learning environment for both elementary and secondary students. In a previous video, I showed you how to create a group. So now I'm going to go to that group I created, second period English 1, to show you how to create a topic. So I'll scroll down once I'm in second period English 1 and go to add a topic. And this is where I will start to create an assignment for students. So for my first assignment, I might want them to create a quick video introducing themselves to me and to their classmates. So I'm going to title this Get to Know You Activity. And in the prompt, I will give them some specific instructions. Create a quick video to introduce yourself to me and to your classmates. Be sure to include your name, your favorite hobby, the best thing you did this summer, and a fun fact about you. When you scroll down, you can choose a recording time anywhere between 15 seconds to 10 minutes. I'm going to leave this one at 1 minute and 90 seconds. You can also choose closed captions. And then for video moderation, you can choose to turn this on so that students cannot see other students' videos until you activate them, which can be great if you are assessing student work or something like that. You can also choose to include some type of media when you're creating this. So I am going to add a GIF. Nice to meet you, I feel like is an appropriate GIF for this particular assignment. So you will notice that there's a More Options button. So I'm actually going to click that, and you'll see tons of different options down here. You can choose to add attachments to your assignments like Google Docs or links to other websites or anything like that. You have some other features down here as well, like scheduling the dates. So if you want to give students maybe 1 week to complete this assignment, you can do that. You can allow students to receive email notifications when new videos are added. That could be really great if you want students to have some discussion back and forth using Flipgrid. And then some of these other video features are really nice. You can choose to turn off the view count in case, especially in some of those older grade students might become a little competitive about how many views their videos have gotten. So you can choose to turn that off or leave it on. Video comments, you can allow students to reply to each other, but you can turn that off as well. And then the feedback options down here are really nice. They have a basic feedback so that when you go to score their responses, you can score their ideas and performance. But if you are looking for something very specific and you want to create your own criteria with a rubric, you can click Custom Feedback and add criteria. And then this is where you will add criteria description, and give a minimum score and a maximum score as well. I'm just going to leave it here on basic feedback for these purposes, and then I'll click Create Topic. And it will give you a code right here that you can go ahead and share with your students in Google Classroom if you would like to. You can click on that. Select the classroom you want to share it to, and then create an assignment, and you'll see it looks just like it does in Google Classroom when you go to create the assignment. Get to Know You Activity. I'm going to create a topic titled Flipgrid Assignments. You can give it a due date here if you want to, and then go ahead and hit Assign. You can now view this on Google Classroom as well. So you'll see that it shows up here for you to see. So I'll go back to Flipgrid. I'll close out of this. And then in the next part of this video, I'm going to show you how to view and score student work in Flipgrid. I have recorded a sample assignment in this Flipgrid group, and so I'm going to show you how to score this assignment. So I'm going to click on First Period English 1, and then I will scroll down and you'll see the sample topic that I have created. So I'll click on that, and you'll see right underneath it, it says 1 response. So I know a student has responded to that. So I'll click on it. It shows up here again, the number of responses, the number of views, and the number of comments that the topic has gotten. So I'll scroll down and you'll see that Rosalind M has created a response to this topic. So in order to view it, you will click on it, and I'm going to pause it real quick right there and rewind it just so you can see it. So this is where the video will show up. So I'll hit play so that you can see that.
Hi, I'm Rosalind Manning, and I'm a digital learning coach here in Oldham County Schools. I'm so excited to be talking to you about Flipgrid today.
So I can see her video here, and if I scroll down, you'll see details, and you can add a comment here. The comments that you add here will be viewable by other students in the class, but if you would like to leave private feedback for the student, you can click on Feedback here. And you can record a feedback video like this. And when you're ready to record, you'll hit this red record button. Hi, Rosalind. I can't wait to learn more about Flipgrid from you. I look forward to learning more from you in the future. Pause it and then hit Next. And then, Rosalind, I can't wait to learn more about. This is where you will review your video, and then you can hit Next again. It will ask you to take a selfie, or you can choose to select a frame from your video. So I'll just select this one and hit Next. And then Next again. And it will upload my video and my photo and hit Complete. And this is where you will see the private feedback that you are sending to your student. You can also scroll down here and select the grading rubric to give a score on each row of the rubric. So for ideas, I'll give the student a 5, and for performance, I'll give her a 5 there as well. And you can even add private comments here in written form to the students as well. And I'm going to go ahead and email that feedback to the student so that she receives it right away. To get to the other student videos, you would scroll up and click on the topic name again, and scroll down and you would see other students who have completed work right here. Now that you know how to create a topic and score student work in Flipgrid, I want to give you some ideas for using Flipgrid in asynchronous instruction. So I'm going to come over here to this Jamboard that I've created just to give you some ideas for using Flipgrid in remote learning, specifically with asynchronous instruction. So these ideas are things that you could use in both elementary and secondary levels. Of course, the way that you use them might look slightly different with each age group, but you could use Flipgrid where students create debates, practicing some of those argumentative skills. You could use it as a community building activity to get to know your students and for them to get to know each other, like the sample I used in this video. Students could use Flipgrid to record reflections on any type of assignment or project they create, including things like explaining their thinking as they were doing an assignment or doing a project. They could use Flipgrid to complete peer review assignments for each other. World language classes can practice speaking in the language that they are learning about. Some elementary age students could use it for fluency and phonics practice as well. And students could use Flipgrid to share their work in related arts classes, maybe to show an exercise that they've learned or to show off a piece of artwork. And classes can use this for book talks and discussions about articles that they've read or a chapter from a book that they've read. So you have tons of different options to use Flipgrid in an asynchronous learning environment. And of course, these aren't the only options, but these are just a few to get you started. I hope this was helpful for you in learning more about Flipgrid.